Oh, nice.
Happy birthday. I hope you're not dead. You get an achievement for wanted destruction of office desks.
Nope, I'm just doing it for fun.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, moving on. Oh.
Oh,
Hissing
hello.
sound that tried to evade me earlier. The hiss.
Oh.
Going into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely our enemy because it's trying to murder me.
Fair enough, but there's a difference between you being collateral damage and you being a target. I have to admit too, I know she read that briefing, but earlier that gave some insight, and she had the invasion. But she certainly seemed to be pretty aware of the fact that they were A, one and the same, and B, some sort of like the fact that it's like targeting and seeping into everything here. It's like the Shimmers was filling her in on some details that she
Yeah.
So she extrapolated otherwise she extrapolated a lot from that briefing.
Okay.
Granted, the briefing was one of the few things that wasn't protected.
Cleanse the control points.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Superhero landing. She's gonna do a superhero landing. Oh, this is
Let's
cool.
get everything back to normal, shall we?
Yeah, it was so red in there you couldn't even read who was speaking.
No, I mean just, actually like rebuild the entire room back to normal.
Does that mean you have to go and break all those desks again?
You did it. We did it.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Pope?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden.
Nope.
I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
You're the new director.
How do you know already?
We're coming out.
Again, I've been here for 10 minutes and you've apparently been stuck in this room that was buried in, like, the shifting wall.
Is there a poster in there? I don't think there's a poster in there. Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Director Faden. Call me Jesse. Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Hi.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this hiss, that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning. And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in. We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Because he's dead.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot. Trench is dead.
Yeah?
Shot. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide? The service weapon. Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
But there's still this body here.
And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Magic?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more. Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet. But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Alright, that's cool. That's good.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
I like her too.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
And that you're a part of
Yes.
now too.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try
Aw.
it together.
Okay, whatever relationship
Okay.
she has with this with
You
these
with me?
little Polaris in their head
Did
is
it
kind of
before.
adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
Push the hiss out.
Easy, easy. Oh my god. Is she alive? Nope. That doesn't feel like she's alive.
You don't say.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Like the darkness.
Yeah, I was just thinking if it did work,
I
like damn.
can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her
But at
why I'm
least you
here.
could neutralize
I'll
them
risk
if
it.
necessary.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
So that's
Irony.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
Hmm.
I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary.
Also feels
You were
really
at
ironic.
Ground Zero as a child?
Apparently.
It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected.
Think
He
he's in
came
the
up
dark
with the
place yet?
HRAs, the Hadron Resonance
I don't
Amplifiers.
know.
I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Give it time, sweetie.
Why am I here?
You've already got your poster on the wall.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
That's fair.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough.
You want to know
No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Interesting.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Do you hear it?
Oh, the phone's ringing. The phone is ringing.
Hello?
Is it an animal in trouble?
I know this is all new to you, so Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jess.
Yeah,
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh, this is fun.
Where did the hiss come from? I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
Well, that's good.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
That's fair.
I'm with you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
But didn't they just say that, like, you know, unless you're actively looking for it, you won't find it? But she said she was actively looking for it.
She was looking for the FBC, but she wasn't looking for the building specifically. It was only Polaris that let her get in.
Fair enough.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense.
That's fair.
But an echo, maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it.
One.
But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Also, should we not give it to her? Wouldn't it try and kill her, perhaps?
Can you tell
Maybe.
me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Yes. She absolutely did.
Got it. Thanks.
You don't spell out that much mumbo jumbo without having memorized it.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it.
Of course you
Each
did.
one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations.
Yeah, he's
With
like that.
these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
And that's all for now.
Interesting. Thank you,
Thanks,
Emily.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just
Yeah.
let me know.
I like her, and I hope she's cute, and I hope she continues to be cute.
Yes, don't worry. She doesn't get possessed or turned evil.